transfer talk, Chelsea reject Man United's £40 million bid for Mount. The summer transfer window isn't open yet in Europe, but teams are getting ready for it, and there's plenty of gossip swirling around. Transfer Talk brings you all the latest buzz on rumors, comings, goings, and, of course, done deals. Top story: Chelsea reject United's bid for Mount. Chelsea have rejected Manchester United's opening bid of £40 million for the transfer of Mason Mount as the two Premier League clubs enter a standoff over the England midfielder. Reports the Telegraph. The 24-year-old, who is one of the lowest-paid members of the Chelsea first team, is out of contract in June 2024, and the Red Devils are reportedly confident that he will not extend his contract to remain at Stamford Bridge. The Blues are open to continue negotiations despite a huge gap in valuations between the two rivals. However, United are assured that the midfielder wants to leave this summer. And with no new deal on the table, they reportedly believe the West London club will be forced to lower their valuation, or risk losing him on a free transfer next summer. United manager Erik ten Hag is considering several options in midfielder, including Brighton Hove Albion's Moises Caicedo, and are willing to abandon negotiations for Mount if they do not progress. Stream on ESPN+, La Liga, Bundesliga, more US. Live blog. 8.32 BST. Nottingham Forest are interested in signing Manchester City Academy winger Carlos Borges, sources have told ESPN's James Ollie. The 19-year-old was named Premier League 2 Player of the Season after finishing as the division's top goal scorer with 21 goals from 24 appearances as City won the title for a third consecutive season. Sources have told ESPN that City value Borges at £11 million, but it is unclear at this stage whether they would be willing to part with such a hot prospect. Borges has a year remaining on his existing contract, but Forest are keen to exploit the situation to add to their firepower after avoiding relegation on the penultimate weekend of the season with a 1-0 win over Arsenal. 8.00 BST. Real Madrid announced they completed the signing of England midfielder Jude Bellingham from Borussia Dortmund on Wednesday. Bellingham, 19, has put pen to paper on a 6-year deal at the Bernabeu and will face the media at his official presentation later on Thursday. With Dortmund set to receive an initial €103 million fee for the England midfielder, Bellingham's move will become the 5th biggest of all time once all his various add-ons are taken into account. Indeed, the German club confirmed that Real could eventually pay an extra 30% of that initial fee for Bellingham, who has agreed a 6-year contract, with Bellingham's total fee therefore standing at somewhere around the €134 million mark. He nudges Paul Pogba out of the top 10 biggest transfer fees in football history. Top 10 biggest transfer fees of all time. Paper Gossip. Abby Ingham. Arsenal have contacted Chelsea over Kai Havertz. According to The Athletic, the Gunners are preparing to offer the 24-year-old forward a deal to swap Stamford Bridge for the Emirates this summer. The Blues will reportedly let the Germany international leave this summer if a reasonable offer presents itself and they cannot agree fresh terms. Bayern Munich are also in the mix for Havertz, where coach Thomas Tuchel is keen for a reunion. Bayern Munich are turning to Kim Min-jae to replace Paris Saint-Germain-bound Lucas Hernandez. Reports Foot Mercado. The Bundesliga champions are set to enter the race for the 26-year-old defender's signature, with Newcastle United, Chelsea and Manchester United all reportedly targeting Napoli's centre-back. The Bavarian club consider the South Korea international as an ideal candidate to succeed the departing Hernandez and, although Kim would reportedly prefer a move to the Premier League, Bayern are tempting him with a proposed annual salary of €10 million. Newcastle United have moved closer to sealing a £50 million deal with Internazionale for Nicolo Barella, according to the Telegraph. It is reported that manager Eddie Howe is a huge admirer of the 26-year-old midfielder, and the Magpies have been in intensive negotiations with the Nerazzurri for the past few days. The Premier League side have targeted the Italy international alongside Leicester City's James Maddison as their two primary targets for the summer transfer window. Manchester United are interested in Atlanta striker Rasmus Højlund amid stalled talks with Tottenham Hotspur over Harry Kane. According to Fabrizio Romano, it is reported that the Red Devils felt that Tottenham would not allow their talisman to sign for them, and so they have chosen to explore other forward options. The 20-year-old Denmark international is at the top of this list, with 9 goals and 2 assists in Serie A last season. Liverpool are set to make an approach for VfL Wolfsburg's Mickey van de Ven. According to Ikram Koner, the 22-year-old centre-back made 36 appearances across all competitions for the Bundesliga side. A move to Anfield would see the young defender join fellow Netherlands international Virgil van Dijk. Van de Ven could be a potential successor to Van Dijk, who turns 32 next month and had a disappointing campaign with the Reds last season. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.